What the hell is that thing? What's up, everybody? I'm going to do something new today, where we are going to watch together some scary footage on YouTube. I've never done this before, but see how it turns out. So the video we're going to watch is called Scary Footage That Makes No Sense at All. I haven't watched it yet, so this will be a legit reaction to this video. And the video was made by the YouTuber Slapped Ham. So shout out to Slapped Ham for making this video. And that's pretty much it. Let's go.
I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. Today we're looking at some scary videos that can't quite be explained.
Okay.
So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more mysterious content. Just like
Subscribe. Slapped Ham. Semi-ham.
Sometimes there's footage so eerie that even if there is some type of logical explanation to describe what's going on, all who view it are thoroughly creeped out regardless. That's exactly what happened with one Reddit video uploaded by user Fit Then Fat. In the CCTV footage that they shared on the website, we get a view of something unnerving in Costa Rica. It has viewers offering suggestions from everything from a cryptid to a ghoul to even the legend of a local witch with terrible intentions. In the video, we can immediately see a dog barking loudly at something off screen, his bark sounding clearly panicked. Another dog soon joins in, barking equally as loud and looking scared. But what happens next is likely to both surprise you and weird you out at the same time. Take a look.
What the hell is that thing? What the hell? Yo! On
the right of screen appears a strange figure with large bent legs.
Yo, hold on a second. I don't know. Hold on a second. This could be legit, or it could be, fake cap. That's what they call it, cap. But I don't. I mean, you'd have to be. How would I don't? Either it's a suit and the guy's very flexible, or this is legit. Like, I don't know. Like, are these his dogs? I mean, they would be able to tell his scent if they were his dogs. Would he take the risk? Does he know the neighborhood? I don't know. Interesting.
Walking in a crab-like motion down the street. The dogs follow the person/creature as it eerily makes its way down the road.
It kind of looks like a person.
Chasing it as it crawls off screen and into the distance.
It looks like spider legs, though. Like its feet. Mold.
There are nearly 500 comments from other Reddit users who have tried to make sense of what they just witnessed. Some went for an explanation that didn't delve into the paranormal realms, offering the idea that this was simply a very inebriated and flexible individual who had managed to bend over and crawl in a very peculiar way. Others were less convinced, believing the figure to possibly be the dreaded Costa Rican legend named Lamona. Lamona is believed to be a witch with a great resemblance to a monkey, notable for her extra long arms and legs, as well as her body covered fully in hair. The screams of Lamona are said to cause great terror in even the bravest of people, leaving them shaken for the rest of their lives. Moreover, Lamona is known for jumping on the roofs of houses and scratching the walls to freak out the people inside. The possibility of this figure being Lamona could explain the clear terror of the dog's barks, as well as the bent legs that look way too long to be human. So does this video prove that the legend of Lamona is indeed true? Let me know what you think in the comment section below.
What do you think? What do you think?
For one grocery shop in the UK, a shopping trolley became the centre of attention after it started to suddenly move and zip around, seemingly of its own accord. Reddit user Pags3531 originally shared the clip, which has since stirred up quite the debate in both the UK and around the globe. We could see a lone shopping trolley sitting in an empty parking lot in the security camera footage. Suddenly, the trolley jerks backwards before spinning around and flailing down the parking lot out of sight.
What?
Here it is again in slow motion.
And it's moving quick too. I don't know, man. Like, could you have edited that video? And like, it was a camera outside. It was a legit camera outside. Could you have still modified it? And like, how could you? I don't know, man. I don't know.
The original uploader of the video did inform viewers that it was a particularly windy day that day, which could explain why the trolley had shifted in the first place.
I don't know, the way the trolley shifted like that and then moved this way, it looked like somebody was pulling it, man. It looked like someone like aggressively turned the thing. But I don't know, man, you know? I don't know.
Others suggested that if the trolley had had a bad wheel, it could explain why it had continued to move down the lot, the wheel having forced the trolley to slide in a backward motion.
Let me see, hold on a
second. The wheel having forced the trolley to slide in a backward motion.
I don't know, man.
Still, some eagle-eyed viewers noted that the timestamp of the video seemed to be faster than normal, adding to the strange zip-like movement of the car.
Wow. That is funky.
This is a common practice for individuals who like to manipulate footage for the sake of making it scarier.
Yeah.
Of course, paranormal fans believe that a ghost or other supernatural figure had caused this to occur.
You never know.
So was there a paranormal figure?
I'm going to tell you guys straight up, I have a crazy story when I was a kid. And my house was definitely haunted. And this is why I like to watch these weird things like this, because I'm definitely a believer. When I was 7 years old, I had a very scary experience with something supernatural, and to this day it is why I believe in the supernatural. And so you know, I wouldn't debunk it just because of an edit. It could possibly be something, but I mean, like, people want attention too, right? So people want to get viral, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, that needed to go on a quick grocery run, or is this simply another case of some cleverly edited footage? We'll leave that up to you to decide. A haunted wheelchair. This idea seems like something that might show up in a horror movie, not in real life. Unfortunately, for one man in a hospital, he came face to face with this exact situation. The Daily Star in the UK provided the video for all to see and speculate. In the clip, the camera operator films a wheelchair that sits a few feet away from him in a reception area. A couple of seconds into filming, the wheelchair slowly turns to face the man. The man moves to the right to get a better view of the chair, which then shifts to face his direction again.
Yeah,
Creeped out, the man turns and hurriedly walks away.
Yeah, I wouldn't assume it's to be string, because he was behind the window or the door. I mean, he could have had it in between the crack, but the way it moved, it wouldn't have possibly been turned the way it did if it was being pulled by string. And you could see his reflection that he was not moving. He was holding the camera upright, if you pay attention to his shadow.
The clip then cuts to sometime later, where the man approaches the chair once again. Immediately, the chair begins to move slowly towards the man.
Shit, man, I don't know. That one's...
He backs away before turning around and running away for good.
I feel this one's legit, man.
The turning of the wheelchair to face the man is perhaps the most terrifying factor of the entire video.
Yeah,
There's been no explanation provided for what is happening in this clip.
Yeah, I would definitely think that that this is legit. I would believe this one's legit.
Leaving viewers to draw their own conclusions. Given that this was filmed in a hospital where no doubt...
Look at the way it turns. It turns inward before... I mean, gravity could obviously do that. If you're pulling a string, it could have... But it just the way it does that, like it's I don't know, man. It leads me to believe that this is legit.
Hundreds of people have passed away. Many viewers think that
See that? See how the way that the wheel turned like that? Yeah, that's definitely not string being pulled or something.
the chair was being manipulated by a spirit that hasn't been able to move on. Perhaps someone who doesn't realise they've died at all. Whatever way you look at it, it's some freaky footage and an encounter that will likely haunt the camera holder for a very long time. For one Australian couple flying to Greece, a chance mid-air sighting will likely have stayed with them for a very long time. Kerry Farides shared the clip in hopes that viewers could give an explanation for what it was they saw. In the video, shot from a window of an airplane, we can see the wing of the plane as well as clouds in the distance. Eerily, there's an ambiguous, thin black object that seems to hover in the air. A woman in the background asks, "What is that?" in a panicked voice.
What is that? Carrie, what is that?
I can't tell what that is.
The object turns slowly. A long plume of thick black smoke trails behind it.
Yo, that legit doesn't. I can't tell what that is.
Continues to fly close to the airplane for the duration of the clip, turning around slowly.
Huh.
Theories as to what this bizarre sighting could be are wide and ranging. Some suggested it could be some type of military aircraft, perhaps a new one that the public isn't aware of. Many believe that militaries keep plenty of secrets from their citizens, so this isn't a stretch of a theory for conspiracy lovers. Others believe this is an example of a UFO in action with aliens likely on board, following the airplane.
I personally, I'm a UFO fanatic. I've seen like billions of videos, footages. I've gone retarded on that stuff. I've gone nuts. And to me, I wouldn't assume this is UFO in nature. Definitely something more identifying to something of a human, technological thing. So, yeah, I don't think this is like some type of alien. It's definitely a UFO, unidentified, but it's not a. I don't think it's alien in nature. Alien.
Whether they're just curious about the aircraft or had some other intentions is unknown. Still, others jokingly offered the idea that the figure is a Dementor straight out of the Harry Potter book series. If this is the case, we can only hope Harry's nearby to save the day.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Reddit user Kujikami provided footage that has made some people rethink what the worst thing they could experience in an airport could truly be. The security footage shows an empty gate area with a big black door to the right of frame. Suddenly, the door swings open with force, seemingly all on its own. Here it is again in slow motion. There's clearly nothing interfering with the door to make it open. Unequal air pressure has been the #1 suggested culprit for this bizarre occurrence. Many viewers have claimed to have seen this exact same situation in their workplaces or school. Still, many other Redditors disputed this, referencing the heaviness of the door as the reason why it couldn't simply have been air pressure that pushed it open.
That's what I believe.
In such a forceful manner.
Yeah. Usually air pressure, like if I open my window or something, like my front door, or if it's open and I have a window open or something, it'll slam, boom, really hard. But just the way it moved open, just so suddenly like that, it wouldn't be something of air pressure.
Some Redditors saw an extremely slight shadow change right before the door swung open, bringing up the possibility of a ghost opening the door.
Ooh.
Could this have been a ghost who was eager to catch a flight? Or does the air pressure in the airport need to be double checked? Let me know which theory you think it is in the comments section below.
Well, it could have been the shadow of the door just being there when it was opening, I don't see no shadow before the door started moving. And if it was a shadow there, it definitely could be somebody on the side doing something to manipulate the door as well. So I wouldn't necessarily call that legit, but who knows.
A video shared by Anne Alston on the Daily Star UK seems to show something paranormal, an eerie sighting that's been causing viewers to get goosebumps across the world. In the video, we see CCTV footage of an empty street with a lamppost in the middle of the frame. A few moments into the footage, something eerie is caught on camera. Take a look.
What the hell? Looks like an emoji.
If we watch it again, what seems to be a ghostly individual with a face and torso appears directly under the lamppost and walks forward.
That is interesting.
As the figure walks down the street, it then vanishes into thin air and disappears completely from sight. If we zoom in and slow it down a little, the figure does greatly resemble a human being with a transparent form.
Interesting. I wonder if that's part of the camera itself, or
Many viewers have agreed that the figure...
if that was edited in. I'm not too sure, though. I mean, the quality of the camera is really poor. So
does indeed look very much like a ghost, though others have tried to offer alternative ideas for what this figure could be. For instance, some think that the figure was the result of a camera glitch or some type of reflection. The reflection idea has been hotly debated, though, as the camera sits outside and not indoors, where it could reflect off glass or another surface. Interestingly, the original...
I would like to believe that one's legit, that somebody didn't edit that in. But, like I said, who knows? But I think I will believe that one's legit.
The poster of the video claims that this figure's been spotted by others in the same street, usually at night time when no one else was around.
Yeah.
As a result, some believe that this could truly only be explained as something otherworldly. Before we take a look at a possible ghostly encounter with a passed away pet, remember to hit that subscribe button, then tickle that little bell icon there and turn on all channel notifications. That way you'll be in the loop every time we drop our scary and mysterious videos. Also, remember to buy that like button a brand new pair of shoes, then let it outside for a nice healthy run.
Beautiful.
Reddit user Gilgamesh vs Humbaba caught something on camera in his bathroom that has gone on to make many Reddit users scratch their heads in confusion. Whether this is some type of animal or a ghostly entity remains a mystery, though there's no doubting that it's certainly bizarre. The video shot in the Reddit user's bathroom shows us a view of the bathroom floor. Immediately, we can see something small and white scurry on the floor and out of view on the bottom right of the frame.
Look like an animal.
The cameraman pans the camera around the floor, but nothing else appears for the rest of the video. Here's the strange sighting again in slow motion. The Reddit user explained that while he does have a small pet cat, his cat was in another room at the time, so this mysterious figure couldn't possibly be his cat. He did say that he had had pets that had passed away before, and he wouldn't be surprised if what he saw was actually the spirit of an old pet of his. In fact, he claims to have seen the spirits of his past pets in other homes.
I don't know about this one. I might call this one cap. I might say that this one isn't legit.
Many other Reddit users like this thought, as it brings a sense of comfort to those who have lost pets.
No, that's a pet, man. That's not... It's such a small clip. Wouldn't you have moved the camera? Like, whoa, what was that? Or like, was it a surprise? Did you see that after when you were recording? Like, and why were you recording the floor so randomly like that?
The original uploader of the video did say that his home is very old, so this figure could be the spirit of something else altogether, perhaps something even sinister.
No.
Still, others were sure that the creature was indeed his current cat who had escaped another room,
I believe
and that no spirits were involved at all. So give the video another view and judge for yourself as to exactly what's going on here. Then let us know what you think down below.
All right, that's it, guys. That's the end of this video. Hopefully you guys liked this content. This is very interesting to me. I love watching this stuff. I can just binge watch this for hours. Last summer I was doing it for hours and hours and hours. And most people are like, dude, how do you watch this stuff by yourself? And I'm just like, I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm a Scorpio or something. Maybe it's because it's just like, it's my dark nature to like dark things. But it'd be cool, you know, to start watching this stuff and getting my reaction out there for you guys and see what you guys think. That was definitely, the first one was definitely interesting with the guy with the spider walking. I don't know. At the end, though, it kind of looked like a person. I could see its bum where he crouched down, but nonetheless, it was pretty cool. I do not see these videos before I put the recording, so they might not be that good, some of them, as I do these posts, but, you know, like, you guys need to see the legit reaction for these videos, and I'm not going to watch them before I post and then make, you know, do some fake acting or anything. This is legit, so, yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this content, and please be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys very soon. All the best. Stay jacked. Peace.